Hello and welcome to a brand new preview episode for Black on Black Cinema. I'm your host, Jay. I'm here with my co-host, Terrence.
What's up?
All right, guys, we're back. This preview episode is for episode 226, JD's Revenge. We're getting ready to have a good time.
Shit.
The log line for this is murdered on Bourbon Street in 1942 New Orleans. A gangster returns from the dead 34 years later, possessing the body of a young black law student in his quest for revenge. This is starring Glenn Turman and Lou Gossett Jr. Look, it's only an hour and 36 minutes. It's going to be real easy. Real easy. This is from 1976, by the way. Very young Glenn Turman. Although they have him down here as Glenn Tuman, but that's not his actual name. But okay. Right. So this is on Amazon Prime. It actually leaves Prime in 8 days as we're recording this, but I'm sure you can find it other places. I think it's on some other streaming services as well, like Brown Sugar and stuff like that. So check out JD's Revenge, and we will talk in depth about this movie next week. I cannot wait. So the preview topic this week is not all about her, but what she represents. Monique now has announced that she has a new comedy special. It's coming to Netflix, ironically. Terrence, you're super excited about this. You said this better be the best comedy special of all time.
No, it better be the funniest comedy special in the history of comedy specials. That's it.
Are you going to watch this?
Yeah, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I want to see. Okay. I want to see it.
Yeah, yeah. We'll get into it because I wasn't on the episode that y'all was talking about Monique before. So,
oh, fun. So this comes 3 years after suing Netflix. That she's getting this special. In a video with a tweet, Monique said, "Quote: Can you believe this shit? I didn't come home to Netflix. Hey y'all, it's your girl Monique, and I'm so excited to share that I'll be shooting my first Netflix comedy special." Okay. She also plugged her upcoming movie, The Deliverance, saying, and in case you didn't hear, I'm also reuniting with my friend, my brother, director Lee Daniels on the Netflix film, The Deliverance. You won't want to miss either of them. So y'all stay tuned, and thank y'all, my sweet babies. I love us for real. Okay.
I really don't like that.
I'm not a fan of that. I don't need that as like your send off. Like I don't care for it because I don't believe you. Look, I was told by a certain black comedian that we should boycott Netflix, and that comedian was in fact Monique 3 years ago when she was offered $500,000 to do a stand-up special, and she said that it was insulting or, discriminatory, citing a multi-million-dollar deal with people like Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Ellen DeGeneres, and Ricky Gervais. People who are actually popular and are funny. So, like for me to imagine her putting herself up against, Ellen DeGeneres. I feel like Ellen hasn't done stand up in like 25 years, but like whatever. But to put herself up,
Ellen get is the question.
Apparently $multi-million, some sort of $multi-million deal. I don't even know. Has Ellen done anything on Netflix yet? Like, I don't even know anything. I don't really follow her anymore, but, to compare herself to Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and Ricky Gervais as stand-ups is ludicrous, in my opinion. At any point in her career, sorry. Those three guys are years, like miles above her as a comedian. That being said, that's not my issue. My issue is that we were told that Netflix was discriminatory and racist against black women, even though, and we discussed this, like at the time, Shonda Rhimes got like $100 million deal from Netflix, and she is, in fact, last time I checked, a black woman.
Ava
DuVernay, right? Multi-million dollar deal, right? Like it was some crazy high number like that. She's done a number of things for Netflix that have all been highly successful, critically rated.
100 million?
Yes. It was 100.
Yeah, a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, like she didn't get like she's black. like she didn't get like $11 million. Yo, $100 million is an insane amount of money on a contract, right? Because they believe in her work that much. And look, Bridgerton is a super popular show, right? And then she did that other Being Anna or whatever the fuck that was as well, which was
I watched like
horrible.
Like
horrible.
I don't like it. Oh,
I was not a fan.
What the fuck is this? People loved it though. I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
Inventing Anna, I think it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, people loved it, right? So they clearly knew what they were spending their money on. So like, but my issue is the hypocrisy, right? And the weaponizing black people's pain and racism that comes against us for her own financial benefit, right? Like that's what I have a problem with. And I see people when this news came out, people are like, "Yeah, that's right, she's doing it," blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, y'all don't find it weird that she said this company was right? Like she's not doing it for us. Like you don't find it weird that she said that this company was racist and bigoted and against women and black women specifically and all this other stuff. And then you turn right around and take their money? Like y'all don't see the hypocrisy in that? Like I just found it weird.
Like the interesting thing is Netflix settled with her. And I'm pretty sure this was probably in the settlement.
Of course.
And also Lee Daniels is working with them. And she's working that movie is going to be on Netflix also, The Deliverance.
Right.
So you probably pull some strings or some shit like that. Like, look, I want her in the movie. I don't know I have no idea how much she's getting paid for the special and the movie together. I'm sure it's probably more than the $500,000. It's probably not what she wanted. But like at this point, you can't tell people to boycott something and then take the money and be like, I did it, y'all. Like no one boycotted shit.
Right. But like now what you're telling us like
a fucking lawsuit.
Right. But now what you're telling us is like, oh, did you cancel your Netflix subscription? Go ahead and renew.
You get back and watch me. Fuck off.
Right. Right. Like, yo, like the level of not only hypocrisy in that, but the level of like, it's just like, I'm like self-importance, right? Yeah. Like that racism against black people is something to use and something to weaponize when you need us to join up with you like fucking Voltron, right? to come to my aid, black people. I love us for real. No, you don't. You love yourself for real. And look, it's okay. I'm not mad at you for getting your money. I'm not mad at that. Yeah. I'm not mad at you for suing Netflix if you felt like you got discriminated against, though I thought the case was bullshit. But I'm not mad at that. What I'm mad at is that you used us as a way to get it and then pretending that you're doing something grand like for us. You're not. Like this don't do shit for the community. Fuck off.
That's the part that pissed me off. I'm like, you can't tell us to do something and then once you got what you wanted, you're going to be on the same platform that you just told us not to fuck with. Like, come on, yo. Like, so do you want us to boycott it or not? And then again, like you said, like all those other black women got big deals because they were doing things that were relevant at the time. It's like, first of all, you're not funny. Sorry, you're not funny. Monique's not funny. She's not. No, to me. I know a lot of niggas think she's hilarious. But like running around on stage saying fat bitches do this and skinny bitches do that. Like you're not fat no more. So what you gonna talk about? That's literally what her stand-up has been since the fucking 90s. Like I was over a friend's house one night and I just wanted to see because it was a Netflix special. I don't know if it was a Netflix special, but it was a comedy special that she had done that I had never seen before.
Yeah, and it was on Netflix. I remember that. Yeah, it
was on Netflix. I'd never seen it, and I look over at my friend. I'm like, I'm gonna tell you exactly how this is gonna go. She's gonna say this, and that. Within the first 20 minutes, she did a whole skit that I just did, that I just told her she was gonna do, and I'm like, it's not funny. Yeah. It ain't, you know. I don't know, like everything, like life experiences changes. Like people go through life experiences,
of course,
and all this other shit. Maybe she's funny now, but like to me, she's never been funny. And you know, again, comedy's subjective. It's fine, but like that's why they offered you $50,000 because you don't have that built-in audience. Now, Amy Schumer got like $10 million, $500,000. Like Amy Schumer got $11 million. I just looked it up. Ellen got 20.
Oof.
Why? but she has a fucking television.
Now, if that's like a talk show type of thing, I mean, Ellen's kind of like the new Oprah, right? Like, I mean,
no, it was a stand up.
20
I don't know why the fuck she got $20 million for a stand up. That's weird.
But she's super. I mean, she's super popular. But like, I wouldn't give Ella $20 million. That's
okay,
wild.
yeah.
But she's super
popular.
That's
kind of fucked up. And what's her name is also not funny. I think Monique is probably funnier than Amy Schumer. But she got 11 million.
But like Amy Schumer sells out like stadiums.
Yeah, she sold out fucking Madison Square Garden.
Right, and so like, look.
So what are you gonna do?
Right, like comedy is subjective. I don't think Amy Schumer's funny at all.
No, she's not. She's not funny either.
I'd be like, Amy Schumer, you can have $500,000. Like, I'm not giving you $20 million, $11 million. Get the fuck out of here. But at the same time,
but all my male counterparts got that. Why can't I get it? It's like, because they're funny.
And they sell out. Like, look, whatever you think of Dave Chappelle don't have a problem selling tickets. Like, he just don't.
He can go anywhere, regardless of what you think. Like you said, regardless of what you think of Dave Chappelle now, he can go to any city in any state, and he will sell those tickets.
Right. In stadium level. Like, he's just at that level. Like, Chris Rock's the same way, right? Like, they can. I mean, look, you think Netflix was mad that Bill Burr had a new stand-up? Hell no. They were like, here's that money, right? Because he's going to sell the shit out. So,
yeah.
And he's funny. So, like, I mean, it's kind of important. But, again, comedy is subjective. I'm not even, like, if you are a huge Monique fan, that's not even, like, I'm not even mad at that. Like, whatever. Like, there's comics I like that other people don't like, whatever. But at the same time, like, I don't like people pretending that they give a fuck about black struggle when it's just under the auspices of like, oh, the struggle of black people, but it's like, but give me my money. Like, nigga, you're asking for money. You're trying to get it. Like, you getting screwed over in your eyes and saying, hey, well, I didn't get this, what I should have gotten, isn't because of blackness. It's not. Again, Shonda Rhimes got $100 million. Like, what the fuck? Nobody's like, is Shonda Rhimes black? And Shonda, look, I'm not even gonna be a bit of an asshole. I'll be a bit of an asshole, but it's just to make a point. Like, if you're like, oh, well, Monique ain't get that because she was like a big black woman. Shonda Rhimes used to be a big black woman too. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, that shit was not a factor. They were just like, you make content that people want to watch, right? I'm not trying to be an asshole to Shonda Rhimes.
That's what Netflix is all about. It's about content that people want to watch. Unfortunately, them niggas is dropping all the balls lately because half of this shit is garbage as far as Netflix.
They lost 1 million. They lost just under 1 million subscribers.
It was like 950,000 or some shit like that. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah,
but
they in a world of trouble.
Yeah, that content is just iffy at best. But I don't think they paid that much for some of the content. And like, they're not going to pay. They're not going to pay you $20 million. I wonder, like, didn't Marlon Wayans have did he have a Netflix special or?
I don't remember if it was Netflix or Amazon, but he just had a big one. I didn't watch it because I don't think Marlon Wayne's stand-up is very good.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not a huge fan of his stand-up either. I think he's funny.
Yeah, it was HBO Max.
He's not okay. Like, I wonder how much he got for that. I'm pretty sure it wasn't $11 million.
Probably not.
But like, you can't But again, you can't tell us to do something and then under the they're racist, and then be like, oh well, I got my shit back. I got whatever they gave me, and I'll give her a slight pass if it's kind of like a Monique and Friends type thing, like if it's her but like she has some other comedians on before her, kind of giving some unknown possibly comedians a break, black comedians. But if it's just a stand-up special with her and she got her money, fuck off. Like, I'll watch it. And you better be funny. And it better do numbers. Or else Netflix will be like, fuck off. I'm never giving you any more money.
and look, I can tell you, all you Monique supporters out there who listen to this right now, you're seething. You're seething because we're saying this shit. Y'all better watch it.
I'm telling you right now, I am going to watch it.
I'll watch it.
I am.
I'll watch it.
Because I want to see it. I'm curious.
Look, I like her hubris a little bit, where she's like, "This is my first Netflix special." I'm like, okay, all right. I don't know if I throw numbers in there. I would just be like, "This is my upcoming Netflix special."
You better relax.
Yeah.
But I'm 100% watch it. I'm gonna be part of the people that actually watch it. I will, because
Yeah,
I want to see. I want to see if you are worth whatever they paid.
Right,
Now
and
I've
look,
seen some, and I'm like, you're not funny, and I just cut that shit off. But
right, and look,
hopefully it's funny.
I mean, there's a lot of like sort of like there's the top tier comedians who get Netflix specials, and then there's like a lot of like mid tier stuff that like I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this is.
I'm like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Right, like I ain't never heard of these people.
And sometimes it'll be funny.
Yeah.
And other times it's like, I see why I don't know you. Or click.
Right, exactly. And look, there's I can't remember there's a white chick who's got like a number of specials on Netflix. I can't remember her name. I think she's like pretty funny. But like I don't think she's considered like kind of like a top tier comedian, but like she's like just under the cusp of like kind of breaking into that top tier.
Glazer?
No, I don't like Nikki Glazer.
She has several comedy specials on Netflix, and I don't think she's funny at all.
No,
like
you know
comedy,
what?
Her comedy consists of my pussy.
Right.
I'm like, yo, okay.
It's like we get it. You've had sex before. Like we got it. We got it. Yeah. Like it's. Yeah, I'll have to try to find the one woman, what her name is. Oh, yeah, that's a picture of her. I don't know what the fuck her name is, though. Eliza Schlesinger. She's got like 4 or 5.
Okay, I've heard.
Yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad. But it, like, there are women who are doing quite well in comedy specials on Netflix, right? So, like, it's not like... Yeah, I don't know, but like clearly she's doing well because she's got like 3 or 4, I think, that are like actual Netflix specials, and then she had like 2 other specials that got put on there. So like Monique could do well if she can find an audience, right? And look, I think she's hypocritical as fuck, but if she can make a way to get on there and actually do it and like get her comedy shit on and stuff like that, I 100% support it. Like that's good for her. That's great. I ain't gonna watch it after the first one. I can tell you that because I don't think she's funny. But like I'm gonna watch it to give it an honest. Look, I hope it's funny, but I think she's lost kind of being funny, right? Like everything she's done since this has been like overly serious shit. Like, don't wear a bonnet to the airport, you black bitches. Like she's like so mean to young black girls. I'm like, what's your fucking problem?
Yeah,
you look like shit. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Like, yeah, I lost weight and I can talk shit now. Like.
Like,
all right.
But
again,
you
I
ain't
haven't
that
really
good looking.
Like I haven't gone to a stand-up. I haven't gone to a show that she's done, so I don't know what her material is now. Like when she did that whole thing about D.L. Hughley, I don't know what it was after she shit on that nigga for 10 minutes. I don't know what she said.
No, she just ran off. Remember she did that like
no, she
just ran off and shit.
But she did like another 40 minutes.
Did she?
She actually did. Yeah, she did like another 40 minutes. And people said it was really funny, but like.
How would I know?
Me not thinking she's funny to begin with, it probably wouldn't have been funny to me. But again, it's been 15 years since I've seen like a special, because that special that I watched that I had never seen, I fucking called it, but that special was from like 2009 or some shit like that. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe her material has changed. Maybe her delivery is funnier. Because again, like just because you're loud. I don't like loud comedians. You know? I don't like loud noises. So,
I don't like loud noises.
I don't. Like if you just screaming into the mic. Only a couple comedians can do that. Fucking Bill Burr is one of them. He's like yelling into the mic, but his voice is hilarious. What he's saying is hilarious.
Right.
But yeah, you know what? I hope it's funny. I mean, she got what she wanted. She got what she wanted. She was hypocritical as fuck. She tried to get us to fucking boycott Netflix. Didn't work. And you got your settlement. Good for you. But it better be funny. That's all I got to say. It better be funny.
I mean, at the end of the day, if that shit is not hilarious, you're gonna look real stupid. You're gonna look wild,
you're gonna look terrible.
And look,
because
I hope
that was. Go ahead.
And look, I hope you negotiated for like 3 specials, right? Like, because if you only like, they're like, we gave you 1. You get a movie and you get 1 special. If that special ain't good, you're gonna look wild because they're gonna be like, no, we're not.
Like we were right.
Like,
we'll give you another one. We'll give you that $500,000.
That's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, fuck off. Like,
because you better do numbers.
But look,
I feel like it probably will because people want to see what the fuck.
Yeah, right. There's gonna be people who are curious, right?
It's gonna be like kind of a spectacle type thing. Like, what the fuck? Let me see what she's talking about now.
Now, I will say this: if it is good, like if she sort of refines her audience, which is good, right? Because she hasn't really done stand up, right? Like not as far as I understand, like she really hasn't done stand up in a while. Then do what comedians do, man. Parlay that shit and get on the road, right? Like, oh shit, new stand up, like new fire, and then take that shit on the road, go make some money, and then give half of it to your daddy or whatever, whatever the fuck that relationship
Like Dave Chappelle got $60 million for those specials. He doesn't have to go back out on the road, but he's constantly on the road. He don't have to do shit. He'll just show up at a club and just do like a 2-hour set. And people will sit there and listen to that nigga. And I don't know if it's jokes anymore, but
he's just on his philosophy shit. Just angry old black man.
I'm like, yo, you're not even that old, nigga. You like 47.
Fuck, relax.
Like, take it easy. But yeah, like do that. Like maybe she is touring. I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she's working on material. Maybe that's what she was doing when she did that whole thing with DL Hughley. Maybe she's working on the material. So like when she actually gets this special, it can be like crafted well and funny. And I hope so. It better be. Because I'm gonna be watching it. And I'm the only one that matters. Fuck off. Like, because this is ridiculous, man.
Look, I'll tell you, dude. We'll review it on the Nerdpocalypse. We're like, yo, this was garbage.
Like, if it's good, look. Again, comedy subjective, and I feel like we have very similar tastes in comedy.
Yeah,
right?
Definitely.
But
I look, me myself personally, I feel as though if your comedy is offensive, that is comedy for me, right? Like not being a piece of shit, but like being offensive. Like I'm a Bill Burr, Chris Rock, Ricky Gervais, Dave Chappelle when he wasn't a fucking complete asshole. Like that's where I am. Like like. Make me think about something, but be a prick. Like that's totally fine. Like I ain't got no problem with that. So, Micah on the other hand, he's not here to defend himself, so I'll throw him under the bus. He's more of a Paula Poundstone kind of. He's more of a premium blend type comedy fan.
Paula Poundstone. Yeah. I'm talking about her comedy. She's not.
It's horrible. It's horrible.
Like, give me a Lisa Lampanelli.
Oh, I used to like Lisa Lampanelli. Yeah. She was a fucking asshole. I'm like, how many of these are real jokes? Like, yo.
Right, she just said, fucking racist. Like, relax.
Yeah, you gotta calm down.
You get it. You like black dick, calm down. Yeah, like, I just hope it's funny. That's it.
Yeah.
You know who you should watch? Sam J. Have you ever seen Sam J stand up?
I have not seen Sam J stand up. Isn't that, does she have a stand up on HBO or something like that?
It's Netflix.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's like 3
You told me before that it was pretty good.
A while ago, yeah. And she's got that show on HBO Max called Pause.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
She's really fucking funny. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Really oh, okay. I was going to say, she identifies as a woman. Yes?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
She's a lesbian.
Oh, okay.
She's the lesbian that Bill Burr was talking about.
Like, you know what?
She's about to get married. She's about to get married with her. I side with her. Right. She's about to get married like next year or something like that. It's funny. Right, she's hilarious.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen I think she was on like a one of the clips or something from Michael Che's show, which that show was fucking hilarious. Like I think she did like a skit or something with him, which was pretty funny.
Yeah. Her show is funny shit too.
All right, I'll have to check that out. But look, I'm always in the mood for a good stand up, man. Always. All right, so yeah, that's it for this preview episode. But look, we hope it's funny.
Yeah, I like legit. I'm gonna watch it. Like, I'm going to because I like stand up, and I want to see if she's funny. I want to see if she's like, to me. I want to see if she's grown as a comedian. Although she's been doing it for like 30 years.
Right? Like, has she finally gotten there?
Yeah.
But look, if it's a hit, I'll be honest. Like that's, I'm not gonna like go in and be like, I hate it. I'm just saying, like, for all the bullshit. Like you better be fucking Michael Jordan out there. Like you better be fucking nothing but net the whole time. Like you gonna like you've created a bar that's
right. Yeah, you better be. Yeah,
I don't want to see no $500,000. Look, I don't want to see no $500,000 performance. Like I want a multi-million-dollar performance. Like knock that.
I want a
off.
$20 million performance from you.
Yeah, like
when you juggle some fucking.
Juggling flaming bowling balls, like make it funny.
Nah, Yeah, I really hope it's funny because if it's not, oh, I'm gonna roast you.
Yeah.
And not that I matter or anything like that, but like you can't.
But like
maybe her humor is just not my type of humor. But the thing is, like, I think good humor is just funny. That's my thing about stand-up. Like, I think like if you're funny, you're funny, and there are certain pockets of humor. Like some things are funnier than others, but like a truly funny stand-up,
it hits most
everyone
people.
will find something to laugh at.
Right.
At least something.
Right.
I've sat and watched stand-ups where I'm just like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Right. And there's sort of different avenues of comedy too, right? Like delivery styles. Like I like a nice like weaved overall story kind of comedy, like Chappelle or Burr, stuff like that, Chris Rock, like where they're kind of weaving one story into another. I like that style of comedy, but I also like Jimmy Carr, who is just like one-liner type of comedy because he's a complete asshole. Like I find that guy hilarious. But it's like all of that stuff can work if the shit's funny. That's it. And if it ain't funny, well, we're gonna talk about it. You better hope so.
I don't know when it's coming, but I hope it's funny.
Yeah. All right, we'll see. All right, so that's it for us. Look for episode 226, JD's Revenge. Again, you can watch it on Amazon Prime for the next week or so, but you can find it other places. Check that out. Again, starring Glenn Turman and Lou Gossett Jr. Can't wait. I will read the log line again because it's so ridiculous. Murdered on Bourbon Street in 1942, New Orleans, a gangster returns from the dead 34 years later, possessing the body of a young black law student in his quest for revenge. Wow.
That's so fucking ridiculous.
It looks pretty ridiculous, but I can't wait. All right. We will see you guys next time.
Dated.
Bye. You're watching the Black on Black Cinema YouTube channel. Make sure you check out our full reviews of black movies, past and present. And every other week, we do a preview episode where we talk about a random topic that affects the black community.